Are you ready? Okay. Give me a few minutes to wear this. I'll be good to go. Okay. Let me have that. Sorry, can I have my ring? No, that's good. Whoa! Hey guys, Lawal, Michael Bolaji, Nosiru, aka Nasboi, your favorite comedian and your favorite artist. Down story, very little story of how I went through 36 states plus Abuja, 37, in the quest of having a verse from the 001 himself. OBO. You guys are not clapping. Okay. I saw a lot of messages, when I announced that I was going to tour around 36 states begging Davido for a verse. People were abusing me. Twitter. You guys are harsh. Don't you have sense? How you would beg Davido? Are you not a celebrity? Why would you be kneeling down to beg Davido? Why would you be doing this? This guy no bono didiri. Yo, you guys abused me a lot. But then I wasn't ready to look at the distractions. I knew where I was heading. So I decided to focus on the reader. Right. I also saw messages like, why don't you just DM Davido? Is Davido not following you? Why are you fooling yourself? First off, then some other person said, Davido is your friend. Why not? I saw you at his wedding and Davido recognized you and he said you should come and perform at his wedding. No. First off, Davido is not my friend. I think we don't know how to use the word friendship. Stop it. Davido is not my friend. That's number one. Number two, have I sent Davido a message saying I would like to get a verse from him? Yes, I have. But be reminded that it's not easy. We are on a long queue. A lot of artists in Nigeria, in fact, almost every artist would like to have a song with Davido, including some of your faves, That's not a shot, please. Calm down. Please. Calm down. But a lot of your faves, it doesn't have to be A-list artists, but a lot of artists would love to work with Davido. And people are in his DM, a lot of people are pressuring. So I thought about doing something really different to gain attention from 001. Let me give you a perfect example. When you do your house, you must say your mama and papa get like 4 children, right? And all of them, they stay the same house. Imagine that kind of situation where we say, you will be one of the kids out of the 4 of them. You try impress your papa around 6 a.m. in the morning before Popsy go work around 8 a.m. You don't wake up washing car, in come back from work, you don't go carrying bag, you go polishing shoe for morning, you're the one who is always trying to, take care of Popsy and all of that. Do you know that when you guys are about to make a request in the family, your Popsy will literally consider that guy who is always very hardworking at home, right? So that was the little analogy that I did in my head. Of everyone who will be asking Davido for a verse, I would like to show him exactly how much I wanted this verse, right? So that's exactly why I decided to take this route. Not because I was trying to manipulate him, not because I felt like, the moment I do the whole 36 days thing is a must, he must give me a verse. No, I am not an entitled person. I don't even feel bad right now. I do not feel like I must get the verse. No, that's not how I feel. That's not the kind of human being that I am. And first off, I am very grateful to 001. First off, I thrived on his name. Do not forget, I started mimicking Davido from the onset.
I don't want to read book. I use my leg waka come on school. Una they laugh, but una they see me now. Mehdi, Alpha, you know I just signed Mehdi into DMW. Mehdi Tigbede. Oh yeah now, Mehdi. I say no wear that shirt now. May you wear that shirt for Betty Butter. Come on the shirt. You know come on. You are stubborn. Now what's my Square pursue you? Una they laugh. Oh yeah now, Perusi.
Hey guys, please give me few seconds. Let me quickly introduce you to Pocket Broker. It's a high-end trading platform where you can make money from the comfort of your home. Registration is very simple with no verification needed. Over 30 indicators built, many analytical tools to enhance your trading. When you trade, the most profitable assets can return up to 92% any time of the day. Withdrawal of fund from Pocket Broker is very easy and convenient with no commission. And there are multiple withdrawal options. So what are you waiting for? Register through the link on the comment section. Use my promo code NAS2025 to get 100% bonus on your first deposit. Let's go. And I would never forget Tunde had not telling me that Davido was one of the reasons. He told me to be posting you. He told me. I'm like, oh, you see? So David is a great man. I love him so much. I could remember how I started mimicking him now. I was in a car one day and I tried to mimic him. You know the time that Davido was not online for a period of time? Right. That was the time that this particular OBO came. So my friend said, you sound like him, we'll try it. So I started mimicking Davido sometime in 2019, not because I wanted to be a comedian. I promise you, I wasn't even a skit maker before then. I wasn't doing anything comedy, right? I was just a musician. But I started mimicking him to get his attention for this same verse. And boom, I got attention. People started posting me everywhere. You know, Tunde Ednot holds a big place in my story because he literally took me up. Like he took me up from where I was. He posted my videos randomly. He posted my videos all the time. So that's how I got popular. And sometime I met Davido. He showed me love, posted me on his story, you know, and that was it. But I wanted more. I'm not greedy. I wasn't a comedian, like I said. There was no way to go about it. Luckily, one day I played a song for Davido and Davido said, who's this? I said, it's me. And Davido was like, what? You sing? I said, yes, I sing. Okay, come to my house. I went to Davido's house and Davido said he was going to give me a verse for the song. Bro, I am not lying. I literally laid down on the ground because it felt like my puzzle was complete because for me, all along it was a puzzle. The whole comedy thing wasn't my thing. It wasn't my idea, but you know how God works. So that's how I laid down on the ground. I did everything possible to get an empty space from the verse. The next day, Davido had traveled. And Davido is very busy. Sometimes it's not like they don't want to keep to their promises, but then you know how busy they are. So, but finally, I got Davido to record. I didn't get Davido to record. That sounded rude. But finally, Davido recorded on this song. It's not a cap. The song is not going to be released. I don't know. But then I finally got Davido to record on something. Davido recorded on something. And the song is titled Ajo. Ajo is the first song of my EP titled In Nasboi I Trust. Yeah, that's the picture. And that's Ajo. Right? Davido recorded on it. But guess what? I was not able to clear it due to some circumstances. Here. Please, can I get my speaker and my phone? I'd like to play this. I'd like to play a snippet for you guys of the song so you guys can hear. This is not a leak. I just need to carry you guys along this journey. And here goes Ajo. So I'm playing the first one, the one in my EP. So this is the one in my EP.
My love, Ajo. If you leave me, baby, I commit to Ajo. Make you no go leave me, my love, Ajo. If you leave me, baby, I go come.
That's Ajo. Yeah. Ajo by Nasboi. Yeah. So let me play Davido's version for you so you would understand how painful it is. That you be like, say, I see promised land, but I know if you enter. This is Davido's version of Ajo.
Girl, I don't say I dey worry, I dey gum body. But your loving today, sweetie, killing somebody. Nothing me see that, oh, my darling. If you leave me, baby.
Odumigon, wallahi. Get an Yoruba, get someone to interpret it in Yoruba. I just literally said, "He pay me die." I couldn't make that happen. We could not make it happen. And it felt like, yo, I was so close, but I couldn't get it. Right? A lot of untold stories. You all do not even know that there was a remix for Umbrella. Shout out to Kiss Daniel. Kiss Daniel gave me a verse on Umbrella, but it could not be released due to some circumstances again. Yo, I couldn't release it. I am going to play it for you guys. Like, I'm going to play it for you guys. I bet this would have taken me to the next level. I bet this would have taken me to the next level. You all know how big Kiss Daniel is. You all know how big Kiss Daniel is. But I couldn't get through with this because of... I'm not even going to mention what it is. But here is Umbrella featuring Kiss Daniel. Yeah.
If I get 2K for account, I go give you 1K5. Use 500 recharge. All you like 4-5 times. No loud damn, if money day and if money no day, no loud damn. Girl, I'm just forever. Titty lie, yo. Checkama, badu warawa. Checkama, badu warawa. My temperature rising. Anytime you call papi, will you be mine? Will you be mine? Me I don't find like babu.
It feels like everything is not working. Like, what's going on? I really want to transition. It's not like I want to transition from being a comedian to an artist, right? I will still be a comedian because I know that I've built a lot of fan base from this. I am not ready to leave it. I like it. I love what I am doing. I love my characters. But at the same time, I want to be projected as an artist so badly because I love music. And it's not just because I love music. I know how to sing, right? But then it feels like they don't see it because every time they look at me, they see a comedian. But that's by the way. Shout out to Kiss Daniel. I love you so much. I see the efforts that you put in trying to make me big. It's not something I can mention, but thank you for giving me my first biggest performance. In Wembley, guys, I performed in Wembley in London. Like, I performed in Wembley. I opened for Kiss Daniel. That's a big deal, but then obviously the media will not show that. Secondly, I also opened for Kiss Daniel in Manchester. Guys, look at the platform that Kiss Daniel gave to me.
Make some noise for Nasboi! Me, I don't find like babu. And even if not taboo, you must still want to be my boo. Dojo Baro. When I get small money, me self go jail. When I get small money, me self go doli me go. King Solomon, no fit do pass. King Solomon, I go do pass you. I go try pass you. I go spend my money. I go try times 2. DJ, let's go.
Shout out to Kiss Daniel. Thank you so much. It's also a big dream to work with you because I love you so much. And you know that I love you so much. Yeah. Back to 36 States tour. How did it start? I told myself that the goal is to get the verse from Davido. First goal. Second goal is build enough momentum for Nasboi as a musician. You guys call me one of the best marketers, right? So I'm like, you know what? Even if I don't get it, I went in believing I was going to get the verse from Davido, right? I went in, I believed, like, God, please, I beg you. They say if you have faith, you can move mountain. I had faith. Second off, I also told myself that what's the worst that can happen? You will not get the verse from Davido. But guess what? You will get attention. Why would I get attention? Attention because I started seeing myself on TV, channels, Hip TV. These are places that will not post me normally, right? But I started seeing myself on, you know why? Because I am I am paired with the almighty Davido. Nasboi is trying to get a verse from Davido. Nasboi is trying to get Nasboi, Davido, Davido. Everyone is anticipating. The engagements are quite high. Go to the post, check the engagements, very high. Imagine that I posted for 36 days, and every time I posted, we had 12,000 comments, we had 5, we had 10, we had 2,000, we had 3,000 every time. Shout out to everyone who supported. God bless you for taking out time to always comment. Even this, this is not a funny video where you guys come to express laughter and all of that, but you guys were able to come support me. God bless you. Down to the story, how did I move? Some people actually think this thing is not real. It's AI. No, it is real. But I think you guys misunderstood, or you guys were trying to understand me even without me explaining. So first off, I moved. I didn't want to go with exotic cars, paparazzis. No, I didn't want to do that. I needed to feel the whole trip in the most organic form ever. I wanted to be reminded of how it was for me when I was joining in those days from Port Harcourt to Lagos. I wanted to feel, I'm tired. Like, I can't even lie. Being a celebrity could be boring sometimes because all I do is stay in my house, go to parties, so I missed having the real organic life. So I needed to have it. Like, I needed to enjoy those moments. So I decided to go from, I think I started from, where did I go from? I started in the south. I can't remember, but I started in the south. I moved from, did I start in the south? I was shuffling. Sometimes I go to Abuja. Abuja was like my origin when it comes to going to the north. I flew to Abuja, of course. I flew to Sokoto. From Sokoto, I flew to Sokoto. From Sokoto, I was able to access KB, Benin KB. Let's watch some of the videos from the journey. I'll see you guys.
What you say? Davido! What you say? Davido! Let's go.
But this is amazing. These are arrows. So I'm trying to explain the whole journey for you guys so you guys can understand. It's not like every time I go to a state, I have to pass the night over the state. No, that's not how I did it. So for example, Enugu is close to Ebonyi, right? So I moved from, and I was writing down, today I might move to Enugu. Enugu to Ebonyi is like 2 hours, 1 hour, 45 minutes. So if I move from Enugu to Ebonyi, from Ebonyi to, how did I move again? Sorry. From Enugu to Ebonyi, then go from Enugu and from Ebonyi back to Enugu again, then from Enugu back to like Owerri, then anywhere night falls, I pass the night there. The next day, I move to the next place. So in my placard, I was mixing. I didn't move sequentially. I didn't just say, because I'm moving from Abia to this, it has to be 1, 2, 3. So that's how I was moving. I was moving from different places. So let's talk about day 7. I think day 7 was me. Where did I move from? I moved from, be reminded, I said it's not sequentially. So on this particular day, I moved from Abuja to Nasarawa. From Nasarawa, then I went to Benue, luckily before the incident. Few seconds silence for the lost life. May their soul rest in peace in Jesus' name, and whatever name you believe in. So that's how I moved. It was quite a journey. Going from Abuja to Nasarawa to Benue is about 6 hours approximately, right? I went back again to Abuja again to pass the night, because sometimes the journey from Benue to the next state might be so long. So Benue to Cross River was a bit close, but I had already done Cross River, so I had to go back again to Abuja. So getting back to Abuja, the next day I had planned that I was going to go to Jos. From Jos, I had seen on the map that Jos is close to Bauchi. Yeah, Jos is close to Bauchi. Then from Bauchi, I'll go to Gombe. So that was the day's plan, right? So I went from, shout out to VDM. VDM called someone from Jos and said, oh, Nas is coming, please make una help him. Shout out to VDM, thank you, my guy. So I reached Jos. The guy that VDM introduced to me took me around town. We took pictures. We left almost immediately to Bauchi. I was around, I just saw some places. Jos is actually really fine, the landscape and all of that. So I went to Bauchi, got to Bauchi in the night. So there was no way I would have taken a picture in the night. So I decided to pass the night in Bauchi. Then in the morning, Bauchi to Gombe. I think Bauchi to Gombe is about 3 hours. I went to Gombe. From Gombe, we returned again to Bauchi. On our way back to Jos, returning back to Abuja, boom, heavy rainfall. A truck was parked on the road and we had an accident.
What can't you do? What won't you do? Nothing impossible. I
You know if you blame them now. You won't blame them. Honestly, if say I think I'm well, I for no post the accident. It's not like I posted it. I did a live video, right? And the live video casted Nigerians and bad news. No, not Nigerians and bad news. Nigerian blogs and bad news. Because it was all over social media. The attention that the accident got wasn't as loud as the attention when I announced the quest for the verse. Nah, trust me. It was all over social media. More like, it felt like people were looking for a way to bash me. Bro, I was going, in fact, I had to stick with the driver because the driver was a random guy. Shout out to the driver. My guy, I hope say you see this video. So when we had the accident, the bonnet messed up. Luckily, touched the engine. No form of injury sustained, nothing. It was raining heavily. I had to stick by the driver, I joined him to Jos, paid for his car, made sure that I sort it out. Then I moved. Should I bust your head? I was doing a lot of public transport. Not because I wanted to do public transport. All these normal guys, when they see Nasboi, it becomes too expensive, and you know that it's not like I had a budget, but come on, I was already spending too much. So what I do is I go to a park and I talk to the drivers. Sometimes I'll be like, from here to Kaduna, how much? 6,000 per seat. Okay, I go pay for all the seats. So if you round up all the seats will be like 80,000. So I'll now request for an AC car. So they will now bring an AC car. They might charge me like 150,000 to and fro, 300k. So that's how I was journeying anyway, until finally I got back to the hotel in Abuja. My head was full. Like, online was crazy. People were dragging me. People were insulting me. You stupid idiot. You're trying to manipulate Davido. What if you died in the process? I understand. So at this point, I was going to give up. In fact, I had given up. I made a video, this video saying I was done.
Hey guys, Nasboi D here. What's good? Yeah, very healthy, no injuries sustained. Very okay. It was all fun and games, an adventure for me, for the whole 36-day thingy until yesterday, right? And I have seen a lot of comments from the fans. Same fans who are supporting now are saying, you stop, it's not worth taking your life. And yeah, I totally understand. The idea of the whole 36-day thing was to get attention for the release of my new single. And of course, hopefully, I was hoping to get bodies on it. Some people say, text him. Why haven't you texted him? Who said? I did. But come on now. It's not easy to get a verse from 001. I don't know why you guys think it's so easy. A lot of people are on the queue. But I decided to put an effort to it. Until the whole accident incident. Damn. So I have decided that I am going to quit. Not because I am a quitter. No. But because it is the right thing to do. The same guys who are supporting now are saying, yo, stop, please. So I have decided to quit now, and I'm
I hope that in the nearest future, I have a song with 001. But for the meantime, we're going to drop this song regardless. Thank you so much, guys, for your support. It was amazing. It was quite adventurous. I enjoyed every bit of this journey until yesterday, Sha. But thank you guys so much for the support, for always supporting Nasboi, the brand. Thank you so much. Let's go. More skits. I ain't stopping. More skits, more music. Thank you.
Then what made it worse at this point? Shout out to my friend Lasisi, my guy. So Lasisi now called me on the phone and he was like, yeah, I'm not sure you guys know how close we are, like really close. So Lasisi called me on the phone and Lasisi was angry. What is wrong with you? What did you do? Oh, come back, Lagos, leave this thing. Then I told Lasisi, calm down. Lasisi, honest thing is, it's been so hard selling myself as a musician to the audience, right? It's been so difficult. Lasisi, we need a Davido verse to uplift this career. Lasisi, we need it. Lasisi is like, what if Davido doesn't give you the verse? That's fine. But be reminded that we've gotten enough attention. The industry is an attention-seeking place. That's why people chase clout. That's why people quarrel when they want to drop their song. I don't do any of those. I'm always creative about my push. Push contents, go really creative. But it is so draining. It a tire person. Every time I have to drop a song, I have to do comedy to push my song. That's exactly why you guys don't take me seriously. So it is exhausting. I decided to approach it differently. I needed to gather enough momentum for this release with a Davido or without a Davido, right? So hence what I did. So I was able to convince Lasisi, and Lasisi was like, okay, great plan. And I told him about my plans of rebranding. I'm going to be more stylish. I'm going to get new outfits. I'm getting a personal stylist. I'm going to make sure that, you all know I look fly. Yeah, I know. I'm going to get the personal stylist. I'm going to be very, very, what's the word? Can somebody help me with the word? Yeah. Okay, so they couldn't help me. But then I was going to say that I was going to be very intentional about being a musician. I'm going to separate it. If I want to look like a comedian, when it's time to look like a comedian, I look like a comedian. When I want to look like an artist, I look like an artist, So I had discussed with my team. Shout out to my record label boss. Yes, I am under a record label. That's the name here. Yeah. Shout out to Dr. Wisdom for, I sold this dream to him and he assisted. He said, okay, let's go. It sounds like a very cool dream. Let's go. So Sydney Tucker called me. Shout out to my homeboy, Sydney Tucker. Sydney called me and Sydney said, hey, see, you see this thing where they do now? Sydney knows how to boost my morale sometimes. He came and said, bro, say you be the number one marketer for this Nigeria. Bro, this is a great plan. This is a masterpiece. When I was feeling so down, Sydney just lifted my spirit. And Sydney said, you know what? Bro, I say, Sydney, I will call you back. Very dark man, they call me. Oh, Sydney had already told me that, if you give this thing up, some other person go do it. That's what Sydney said. And when some other person does it, you will be seen as a coward. Guess what? Sydney is not a prophet, but he sounded like a prophet. Shakam! Few days into this challenge, some random guy from nowhere started the challenge. Here. Then shout out to some other guy. That's his name. Zamora, I think. Yeah. He's also in the quest of getting a verse from Badu. I hope Badu gives him the verse. So at the end of the day, I have inspired you. It doesn't have to do with you traveling around states, but then you chasing your dream with everything. Chase it. That's me. That's me. At the end of the day, imagine if Davido has gives me a verse. Bro, do you know that song will literally be one of the biggest songs in the country? If the song is sweet, yes, I know that. Because the song is going to get a lot of attention. A whole lot of attention. Because every one of you will run to the song. It is going to be a major discussion. That was my plan, bro. I'm a master strategist.
It's just that this thing have not worked. If say this thing work, or if it work, or when it work, you all know this is going to be so big. Back to the story of that day, very dark man also called me and said, I told him that, yo, I'm about to announce that I'm calling this off. And he said, you be Momo. Why are you calling it off? What's in the worry you? They mad? Oh God, do what you do. No mind the side talk. Bro, you know me now. Like him. Me, you know, say me, I know they care about side talks. We already discussed this dream. You told me what you wanted. And I saw the vision in it. So all these guys built my momentum again. My boss called me. He had a meeting with shout out to 100 PM. 100 PM are currently my distributors, my music distributors. So we had a meeting with them and they said, you know what, blah blah blah, don't give up, blah blah blah. They also said, if you don't do this, one day you'll be seen as a coward when some other person does it. And that was how I hit the street again. I went back and finally we did it. I just want to say, let's watch some videos.
Hunger day, hunger day, I swear. A person won't take move ahead if you never chop.
Look at my face.
Comforters, they don't care about us. Oh yeah, check 'em, getting more harder. Everybody they holla.
Yellow.
I go lie for you, serious. Hunger day, now for our money, them they fly. They don't care about the people, oh. I go now go boost in the mud, oh. Hunger day, no border. If you see K2, no border. Hey, mama them they cry, papa them they cry. Mama, hey, everybody cry. Hunger day.
I don't lose voice. I don't even know my body just shake. I swear to God. My body just I don't get. I don't lose voice. Last boy, Baba.
I just meet up with this guy.
I'm from Spakuti, sir. I got it down. Now
Dennis,
Oh, yeah, go. I'm not there in the good mood. I just got to see it now.
follow me, boy.
Wait, how did I not tell you guys that the day that I was going to, I refused to carry my, I don't have too many cars. I have like 2 cars. I have a smaller car and an SUV, right? So I journeyed with I told my friend, shout out to my friend Israel, who drove me around the West. So on this day, we're journeying from, where were we journeying from? We're journeying from Lagos. We wanted to do Southwest. So we're journeying from Lagos to Ibadan, and we're just going to cover Southwest to an extent. So we journeyed from Lagos to Ibadan. The particular car we carried was a Camry. This Camry was fine. We serviced the car. We got to Ibadan. All of a sudden, we went down to take a picture and boom, came back to the car, started the car refused to start. Hey, what is this? God, I beg. That's how I was confused. We got a mechanic. It was already 3 p.m. We had only moved from Lagos to Abuja, Lagos to Ibadan. What are we going to do at this point? God, I beg. So we now, we called the mechanic. The mechanic checked it and the mechanic said it was the, the mechanical engineer. God, I beg. Where's my phone? I'm sorry, guys. Chill. Like, I'm trying to make sure that hold on. I'm trying to call my friend Israel because I knew something happened to the car that day and they said they couldn't fix it on that day. That's what they said. Israel, Ade, when we did Ibadan, when our motor spoil, wetin be the thing where they say spoil, where they be no fit fix that day?
Nah, this thing now.
Waiting.
I'm trying to remember the name, but the on top, what do they call it again?
Gasket.
Cylinder. No,
Na cylinder spoil.
Yes.
Na spoil.
Top cylinder.
Now gasket been born. Top gasket, 9 born. But they now said the cylinder is now bad, that we should change it. But waiting spoil na gasket.
Oh,
because of overheating here.
Thank you. Okay, he was trying to talk, but I'm making a video, sorry. So guys, the casket got bad and the cylinder got affected somehow. We called the mechanic and the mechanic said there's no way he was going to fix this until the next day. That doesn't even make sense. How would I just travel all the way from Lagos to Ibadan to come and sleep? So we decided to move. Okay, so finally. Oh, how did I not tell you guys that my friend Modola said she was going to go with me to one of these trips? Ever supportive friend, back. So she actually went with us to the trip. You saw her in the video. I'm sorry that I didn't do a shout out, proper shout out. So that's how we went to a park, and I got a car going to Ilorin. Yeah, I got a car going to Ilorin. We passed the night at Ilorin, like that, and so on and so forth. That's how the journey went smoothly. My most adventurous part of this journey, I would say adventurous. The north was quite adventurous because I can't even lie, man. I think we have a very wrong impression of the north. I think some people just feel like the moment you get to the north, you are going to die. They are going to blast you. That's a lie. That's such a wrong impression. The north is so beautiful. I know that they have insecurity issues in maybe villages, not in major places, because I went to every part of the north that I went to, I enjoyed it. Without sentiment, I think my favorite city in the north would be Borno. Borno is fine. One thing about the north is they have good roads. Their roads are very, very, very good. Yo! I'm so brave that I don't even bother about anything. I'm just really excited. I'm not just excited because I'm making this trip to get a verse from Davido, 001 himself. That's not my only excitement. It is so adventurous for me because in Lagos, I don't really go out. I'm always on my bed. If I'm not creating content, I'm just lying down. I don't really go out. So this is the most adventurous moment of my entire life. So it feels good. I feel so refreshed. Like, bro. Applause to the northern governors or to the persons who did it. Applaud. It was quite peaceful. I heard about insecurity in Zamfara. In fact, when I got to the airport in Sokoto and I told a cabman that I was going to Zamfara, the man was like, Zamfara, by this time? Hey, no, you can't go to Zamfara by this time. Well, some other guy came from nowhere to tell me Zamfara is a bad idea, don't go. That thing sounded like Zamfara is a bad idea, don't go. It's already 1 o'clock. So if you want to go Zamfara, you go morning. But then I was hell-bent on going on that day because I needed to go to Zamfara, come back to Sokoto, go to KB, come back to Sokoto to make my flight back to Abuja. So I decided to go to Zamfara. One mind, the driver that I got also was ready to go to Zamfara with me. Then I decided to journey. Hey! And there was a time that I slept in the car. I wasn't going to sleep because my eyes were going to be wide open. So I don't know how I dozed off and the driver held his brake. Bro! My heart caught. Because I will say something won't happen. I don't know, say, as I open my eye, I just see say, the driver actually just hold brake because of, say, cows, they pass. My heart skipped. So we didn't go to like down Zamfara. We went to a particular place in Zamfara. I saw Zamfara and I just took a picture. Yes, I'm in your city. Then I left. I went to KB. Shout out to a guy. I can't remember his name, but I'm sure if he sees this video, he would understand. I met this guy in Sokoto. Yeah, he came to pick somebody at the airport. He decided to pick me. He got a driver for me. You know, after I went to Sokoto, I came back to Sokoto. He took me to a hotel where I was lodged, took me to his sister's place. Hausa guy, Sokoto guy, took me to his sister's place, gave me food, paid for everything. You know, guess what? This same guy took me to KB the next morning because I slept in Sokoto. This same guy took me to KB the next morning. You know, we gisted about a lot of things. I know about Agongon Festival, the Fish Festival. We spoke about a lot of things. He drove me there. He took me back in peace. Beautiful. I also remember me flying to Yola. So from Yola, I flew to Yola. From Yola, I was able to access Taraba. Yeah, I think I was able to access Taraba from Yola. So I also went to Taraba. That's where my producer is from. Shout out to Dea. So I took pictures. I was there for a while. I think I slept. Oh, I didn't sleep in Taraba. I came to Yola. A man that Nigerians are so nice. Forget about this toxicity in the internet space. Nigerians are very nice people. And I had a lot of love from the people in the north. So I met this man at the airport. Very chilled man, where you could tell that the man looks rich. You know, the man got my number and said, I see what you're doing. May God grant your heart desire. You know, are you going to come to Adamawa? I said, yes. Are you coming back? So he got my number. The moment I got to Adamawa back from Taraba, I called him and he said, oh, I had already secured the hotel for you. Come down to this hotel. Come. Shout out to the man. Yeah. When I finished taking my bath, he also called me to come down, you know, come and have dinner. He's a big man with his friends. So that's how I went downstairs, and that's where I took this picture. Yes. And the next day, I was out again to the next state. Most adventurous city, Bayelsa. Not because it is the finest though, that's not what it is. So I got to Bayelsa pretty late, very, very late. I got to Bayelsa at 11 p.m. Right? That night, we had moved from Warri, from Asaba to Warri, from Warri down to Bayelsa. We got to this place at 11 p.m. The moment we got to Bayelsa, we went to over 20 hotels. I'm not capping, over 20 hotels. We didn't get a hotel room in Bayelsa. Over 20 hotels, no cap. So there was a celebration in Bayelsa that day. VDM flew in. Yeah, that's the video. Yeah, so there was an occasion in Bayelsa that night. There was an occasion, so it was very big. I hear some guy who is an Ijaw musician was having his birthday. The guy is actually very big. So there was no space to lodge. So we were just perambulating with our car. The plan was to take a picture in Bayelsa that morning, then leave to Port Harcourt, right, to fly from Port Harcourt again. So we were just there. We couldn't get a hotel to sleep, so we were busy perambulating. We finally just parked somewhere. We saw a club. Yo! It was on a very random, I don't know, I think Tuesday or Wednesday. We saw a club. Wow. So by us, they happen like this. Oh yeah. That's how we got into the club. We partied, and it was like 4. We went to park in the hotel space, and we slept in the car. And the next day, we moved. Yeah. And I also think Uyo was fun. Uyo is home for me. I schooled in Uyo. Shout out to my Uyo peeps. University of Uyo, that's where I schooled. So when I went to Uyo, I slept. I spent the night there. The next morning, I took a boat to Oron. I went to Oron. From Oron, I took a boat to Calabar. And I got to Calabar. An incident happened. Yo! That's how the Nigerian force is. God, I beg, forgive me. So that's how I got to Calabar, and we got to the park. We took a picture. We went back to the boat so we could go back to Uyo, and something happened. We saw NDLEA chasing a particular guy to the jetty, and all of a sudden the guy ran, and the jetty guys were like, "What is wrong with you people? Why when they chase people, they come?" Accent. Why when they chase people, they come here? Make una come out here. Make una come out here. Now so the NDLEA begin to wipe the boys. Bah, bah, bah. I mean, I'm like, what is wrong with you? The NDLEA people, they are doing their job. Why you interfering? Are you mad? So if a criminal is coming here, are you saying the NDLEA people should not do their job? Stop that. So that's how a lot of the NDLEA people came with a lot of people. They came with army. They came with like that. All of a sudden, it became very chaotic. And very chaotic. I mean, they started shooting, and randomly, they had shot and a stray bullet killed someone. Yes, real life story. That's how I left. May the person so rest in peace, because I'm sure the person was just a random person. Right. This is Nigeria. I had fun exploring Nigeria. I ate food from different parts. I tried fura dununu. Is that what it is? Is that what it is called? I ate poundo in Benue. Benue people are so proud of their food. They talk about their food a lot. If you go to Benue, the first thing they offer to you is poundo. I also had a good time in... I can't even remember all these things, but man, thank you so much. One thing I have learned over the years is I know that people usually make you feel like Nigerians are not really, really hospitable. Some people, they always make them feel like, say, Igbo no like Yoruba people. That's a thing that they are pushing. It's a narrative that they are trying to push. We love ourselves, bro. Do not let anybody push wrong narratives. People love you. People love Nigerians like we love ourselves. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. We love ourselves. I got love from Igbo people being a Yoruba boy. You might want to say that I am a celebrity. I understand, but bro, random people showed me love. Random persons. People from the north, people from the south, people from Calabar, people from different parts of the world. I want to say thank you so much. I am hopeful that I might get a verse from Davido. If I don't, I am still grateful for everything everything Davido did for me. The fact that I'm able to thrive on his platform is a big deal for me. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for tagging everybody, for tagging Davido. Thank you so much. And for everyone who had abused me, it's okay. It's okay to have your opinions, but trust me, the intention wasn't to disrespect Davido. The intention wasn't to manipulate Davido. The intention was to humbly ask for a verse. Thank you so much. I'm going to wrap this up so the video is not so long. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel. And yes, I have a new song on the way on the 11th of July. I'm going to put out something for you guys. It's been long you guys heard a Nasboi song. So make sure I use this one, Hold Body First. Yeah, because this year I'm going to be working so hard. I'm rebranding. You guys are going to see me drip. Yeah, you guys are going to see me look good. A concert by the end of the year by the grace of God. 6 singles before the year runs out. More collaborations and hopefully a collaboration from Davido.